Hello, Magic to the Max here, and I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to do a one-handed double lift. If you don't know how to do a regular double lift, I would highly suggest learning that first because it's easier, and there's no real reason to do a one-handed double lift unless you're just trying to show off, or you can only use one hand, because most people, it's equally deceptive. If you're in regards to just the result is the same, it's just you're using one hand as opposed to being forced to use two. So as far as I'm aware, I'm the only person who uses this technique. I didn't find this online, and I never read it in a book or anything. I'm sure something similar exists out there, but I don't know what it is. So with that in mind, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Okay, first what you're going to do is you're going to hold the deck in a regular position, and you're going to do a thumb count of 2 cards. And then once you get 2 cards, you're going to pull the cards up and then pull the rest of the deck down and get into this position where you have your thumb and then your middle finger and then your ring finger. And that actually is going to take a little bit of practice. Like when I first started doing it, I would get 2 cards, and then I'd go like this, and I'd be stuck like this, and it's a huge pain to do the next part if you do that. So you really got to get into a habit of holding the cards to where there's space in between each side. Okay, so once you get into that position, 1, 2, whoops, yeah, see, even now I mess up every once in a while. 1, 2, pull up, pull back. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to push down with your middle finger and almost use your ring finger and your thumb as like a lever to flip the cards over. And then you get into this position where you have your middle finger and ring finger at the bottom, your thumb at kind of the bottom middle, and then your pointer finger pulls it back into the same position you had before, and then you just do it again. Prove that was a double lift. Let's see, 8. And that was a 6, which was the first one. So I'm going to do it again sort of quickly just to show you. It actually looks pretty good in slow motion if you get it down. But yeah, so you just, whoops. Woo. Of course, the faster you do it and the faster you pick up the 2 cards, the better it'll be. But this is just like an alternative to other, whoops, got my thumb off a little bit. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking at the camera for some reason. You should be able to, with practice, you can do it without looking, but it's definitely easier if you look at your hand while you're doing it. So yeah, that is the one-handed double lift. If you get really good at it, I don't know if I can do it right now just because I haven't practiced that much. You can do it with both hands. 1, 2, 1, 2. Lift up, and then you flip that. Yeah, see, my left hand's not as good, but. So if you can think of a trick that would use this, let me know. Or hell, if you're one-handed, this is a good way to help you do a double lift. Because a lot of other double lifts I've seen that use one hands are really awkward looking. I don't know. They just the card ends up in a weird position, or it doesn't look as natural. Like this doesn't look super natural, but you're turning a card over with one hand, and most people wouldn't do that. But as far as doing weird things with cards, they might think you're just doing a flourish or something. So there's that. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And one day I will be able to reach my goal of getting enough subscribers to disconnect from Google+. So, see you later.